Welcome back. Let's go through and do the ground floor roof. What you can see is the roof only really sits on the outside here and at the back of the house. The rest of the house, the ceiling and the roof, is formed by the upper floor. So what that will do is you have your floor trusses running through here, ceiling gets stuck to the bottom of it, floor gets stuck to the top. Let's put in our roof. How are we going to do that? If I come to my bottom floor level, doesn't really help me see any lines. Detail level define, wireframe, not really helpful. Let's have a look here. Detail level define, wireframe. If I hide the CAD as well, doesn't really help me. It just gets the single, like the floor plan up there. So I might have to do this one from 3D. Not the best thing to do, but we can do it. So because we can do it, why not? Architecture roof. Yep, currently you're trying to draw on the floor because you're an idiot, Nathan. Just draw on the ceiling level. Alright, on the bottom floor this time. Alright. If overhang, let's grab some walls. So this wall, this wall, this wall, zoom in, this wall, and this wall. Alright, now we might find ourselves needing to get rid of some stuff in here. Alright, so what I might do, if I go VV, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the roof. Alright, the roof's kind of in a bad spot for me. Alright. What I really want to do is get this line here, because that's where the roof's going to sit. Alright, so I know the roof is basically going to go from here to this wall, from here to this wall, from here to this wall. So if I draw with a line, the roof's going to sit hard up against this wall to here. So I'm going to come right down the bottom to here, and obviously it will meet with the rest of it. Corner tool here to here, here to here, making sure all of these are done properly. Now, a couple of things. This line here does not define the slope. This line here does not define the slope. So if I click this tick, now what's going on? Click the tick, I finished the roof, but I can't find it. Why? Well, just a minute ago, I hid the roof. Also just note that the walls, yes, this one's floating, we're aware of that. The walls follow the trend line of the roof at the moment because we attached to the bottom. Let's put the roofs back on, VV. Let's find the roof. Roofs, apply, okay. So this is what I can see is happening. Alright. Now I don't really like how this is finishing here. Edit footprint. So select it, edit footprint. Let's come back up. Delete this line here. Leave that one there. Now I know this, there's a high potential this might get built on the boundary. So this line here is a boundary line, which means my roof can't go over it. I have to get a box gutter or a boundary gutter. Alright, this here is my boundary condition. My neighbour's house is here. Can't go past it. Same it for these two. Let's click the tick and see how funny it looks now. Spin the building around. Alright, looking a bit better. The other thing that I don't really like is I don't like the pitch of this roof. It's a bit steep. 22.5, more than enough. I don't really like how this is sitting here either. What can I do about it? Not much. What I can do actually is I can either drag this up so it's hard on that line. That will get rid of that issue. Or I can just suck it up and get rid of all of it really. So, sorry, just processing. Yeah, that would be okay. Alright, let's leave it at that, otherwise we'll make things complicated. So leave it as if this is on the boundary, comes in and off it goes. Awesome. Nah, don't like it. It's going to annoy me. So let's undo it. Select it, edit the footprint, go from the top. This here needs to move back by 450. Alright, that's better. Now, roofs are done. Alright, can't complain about the roof. I got roof everywhere that I need. So the model's starting to come better, or come together. Let's put in a balcony. So finish for level number 2. Have a balcony sitting here somewhere. Where was it? Well, let's bring back the CAD file. Right click, unhide element, undo, and let's zoom right in here. Let's have a balcony sitting here somewhere. Alright. So architecture floor. What are we going to use? Well, alright, let's use a generic 150. Obviously your balcony is not going to be concrete. So just bear that in mind. It will be with timber. Let's select lines. Alright, I can either zoom right in to grab them, or I can just draw them. Why not? Let's just do that. We've clicked lines, we've moved lines. Let's just draw a rectangle. So rectangle from this corner to, zoom right in to this corner. Alright, let's click the tick. Alright, and now I've got a balcony sitting here. If you don't believe me, have a look at your 3D. I have a little balcony sitting here. The balcony also forms the porch, as you see there. So it's looking alright, it's getting there. Let's come back. Let's hide this CAD file again. Let's put in some railing. Why not? A bit of handrails never hurt. Let's put some railing in. What railing we got? Let's go glass panel. Here to here. Here to here. And maybe here to here. Green tick. Have a look at the 3D. Look at that, looking good. We can shift them in. I've just put this one back to front. Just because, you know, I feel like being a bit different. Better. Cool. So there's some railing in there. Alright. So we've got a floating balcony, which is good. Something useful. Let's bring back in that CAD file again. Alright, so you're going to get sick of doing it, but too bad. That's your problem. Unhide. Alright, we'll have to do it. So let's put in some columns here. Column. UC is a bit extreme. Let's load in the family. Let's bring in a nice column. Let's see if we can find a nice column somewhere. Australia. Where are we? Columns. A round column. Shanford. Alright, well none of these really look aesthetic, do they? Alright, let's go for this one then. Metal clad, why not? Don't know how this is going to look, but let's try it. And that's very annoying. Insert load family. Let's try it this way. Nope, it's not liking it. Alright. Fine, let's go with a round column then. Oh, sorry. That is correct, Nathan. Columns are structural elements. So structural columns. Let's go for wood. They're all hideous. Steel. We can use why not? Let's use some SHS. SHS, but we use Australian standard sections here. So let's find what you'll see here is we've got a couple of different square hollow sections, code that's relevant to, and then our steel grade. Alright, so 350 or 450 MPa as the yield strain of the steel. Let's take 350, it doesn't really matter for us at the moment. Once you select that, you get 1,000 different columns sitting here. Let's just go for an 89 by 89 by 3.5. Should be strong enough to for most of our residential stuff. You will learn more about this in structural drafting and structural analysis, and we'll go through a bit of this as well in our structural part in the next couple of weeks. Alright, so unfortunately we're not going to put in a nice pretty little what do you call it, column, but we will put in some columns nonetheless. So let's just tick them in here somewhere. I'm just grabbing the midpoints for now. The reason why I can't see them is because they're going to be floating more than likely downwards. So what I mean by that is they're not really doing too much, just chilling here. SA, selects both of them. Base level is the finished floor level. Top level, finished floor level 2, apply. Alright, now I can see the bottom of them sitting through that slab there. So what I might do, select both of them, attach top to the base of that. That's okay, this is a non-structural floor. Alright, all Revit does, it goes, hey, you've put a structural column which has structural properties to it, to a non-structural floor over here. We can't really work out what's going on. Are you sure that's okay? And we go, yep, that's fine. And so we just trim it down. Alright, so now we're getting a bit of a porch going on here. Alright, that's what you can see. Can go through and put pad footings and everything else that you want there. But for now, this is alright. Let's come through and put in a floor on the bottom here. Alright, concrete for you to walk into on your porch. Architecture floor. Let's just grab a rectangle. Let's just go from this corner here to, you know, somewhere in here, about there. Alright, that will be good enough. Click tick. Come to our 3D. And we've got a little floor sitting here as well. Alright, so it's coming along. A couple more things we need to do. But we might tick them off in class. Alright, so get to this point and I'll see you all in the morning. Hopefully that all made sense. If not, I will recap it tomorrow. Thanks guys.